headline.
She is silly, y'all. What is going on? This is your man, Gavin the Boss Man Stevenson. I have the lovely Lady J sitting beside us. And yes, I told you we finally did it. We are live and indirect. And we are ready to take answers, talk shit, and do what we do best. So, let's get this thing started, shall we? We all know what is going on in the tabloids right now, all over the internet. Mr. Derrick Jackson. Johnson, he black, it's whatever I want to call him. It can be Jones, all I give a shit. I'm just saying. It can be whatever you want to be right now at this point in life. So, you all know the story. Mr. Derrick Jackson.
What's his name?
I like to call him a relationship
advisor.
Yes, we're going to go with that. Lady J said a relationship advisor. I'll say that. That's fine with me. I'll live with that. But at the end of the day, the man showed that he was human just like the rest of us.
Well, he never said he wasn't human. He was just giving up the game. The best person to give up the game is the one who do it, right?
You right about that, because you know me.
I'm just saying.
You know, I'm quick with it. I was smooth back in the day. Woo!
But, you know, the best person to tell you about a cheater and being a narcissist is a narcissistic cheater. He knows firsthand what's going on. He knows firsthand.
You're right. He did. He did his thing. I'm gonna tell you, it blew my mind when I saw it in the beginning, because I was like, "Oh, this nigga here gonna sit here and talk all this shit and get caught up in his own thing."
Well, you know, the ones who talk the most be the ones who get caught up. You talk too goddamn much.
Hold on, what are you trying to say?
Just saying.
Y'all see
the loudest bark.
She over here throwing little innuendos in here talking
the
about
loudest bark be the ones who get
caught
up.
Right. Anyway, what do you guys think about the studio that we have over here? What do y'all think about that? Is that something that y'all guys like? Because this is crazy. You hear she talking crazy to me already. We ain't even got started real good yet. She talking crazy.
I'm just saying.
Already.
That's how men flow. You already know. Y'all sloppy with it.
Not all of us are sloppy with it.
Shit. Y'all sloppy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was pretty sloppy at the end.
But you don't. See, that's the thing. Men think that women don't know. We know.
I never said you guys didn't know. I'm one person that's never said that in my life. But I guess you just let a whole lot of shit slide before
that's
you.
The basic, because we need to build up evidence. I told you about that. If a woman comes to you and she be like, she knows, or she asking you, she already know. She already got it lined up. She got receipts when she comes in.
You remind me of that one dude on Facebook. I got this receipt for this mother.
You got receipts. So where you was on this day? Okay, I was hanging with the fellas. Okay, so 254 when you checked in at the roadway inn.
Not the roadway.
This is what we had. Okay, so it's receipt line.
Not the roadway.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't never been there. I've been there a couple of times.
Holiday Inn.
That's on my speed.
Holiday Inn.
That's on my speed.
Yeah, or when you said you was going to work, and the miles say,
"Oh, you was a dirty motherfucker."
You went over the bridge,
right? And I was quick to go over that bridge, but I hop on that motherfucker and be out. I be out.
And y'all don't. Men don't lie good either.
Yeah, what you said? He always got the receipts. You right about that? You right about that? Y'all, like I said, you guys catch us. I'm not gonna say you guys don't. You get us every time. We can only go but so long.
Right. Well, you
because
get caught up.
Me personally, I've learned that telling these lies all the time don't do nothing but get you caught the fuck up.
Facts.
Because You have to tell a lie to tell a lie to tell a lie to tell a lie. Look, I ain't got to look.
Cover the lie.
Look, I ain't got all them lies in me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got all them lies in me. I don't.
And you can't remember them either.
You can't, because every time you lie about this, and then what gets me is that y'all remember them now.
Yeah.
Y'all remember.
Because women are calculated.
I tell you this, boy, I be lying my ass off. Be like, man, you know I was over there with Craig and them.
Because Craig was over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you wasn't with Craig.
I wasn't with Craig. Look, so let's get back. Look, let's not talk too much about me, because y'all know me. I was a dirty motherfucker.
Well, Mr. Jackson is too, apparently.
So let's get back into this. Mr. Jackson, like I said, he is a relationship, we like to say, advisor. Mm-hmm. He talks good. Mm-hmm. I sat there, listened to a lot of these things he had going on his Instagram, not his Instagram, his YouTube, mm-hmm. and all that good stuff. I listened to all that, mm-hmm. and a lot of times I'd be like, "You soft cake ass nigga."
But why is he soft? Because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he a simp," or he wasn't. How was he soft? Please give me an example.
I'll tell you why he's soft. First of all, I just don't like when I think it's when men sit there and I don't know if maybe it is giving up the game. Maybe I do have a problem with
that. And that's exactly what most of the men have a problem with, is that he was giving up the game.
But he wasn't, like I said, I wasn't really too worried about it, because he could have gave up the game at that time. Because at that time, I was out of it. You know what I mean?
You personally. But see, that's just like, I seen one post, a guy was like, well, the reason why a lot of guys didn't like him, because he was full of shit. Like, he was, game recognized game. But at the end of the day...
Oh, Lord, dude, you look like you were upset about that. You said he's a fucking liar.
He wasn't no liar. I don't understand what he lied about. The things that he said in his posts were very factual. It doesn't mean that he abided by it. It's like a preacher. A preacher can get up there and tell you about God all day long, tell you how good God is, blah, 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 and be fucking the deaconess that he looking at.
Yeah, he be tearing that ass up. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all don't know that a lot of preachers get more ass than anybody.
Facts.
Yeah, he be... That went through the whole pulpit.
Yeah, I mean, because what they do is
the usher board.
What they do is it's the draw. Most women are drawn to high profile men, so be a preacher high profile.
You're right.
Influencer high profile.
You're right. I don't know. I just thought that, when you sit here and you look at this man and he's sitting here talking and doing all this, all what he does best. Mm-hmm. I wasn't buying into it. I didn't personally buy into it. I knew that he had some skeletons in his closet as well.
Everybody does. He's no different from you or me.
Right. But having skeletons in your closet and letting people just go ahead and let it just happen, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like you need to clean out your closet before you go talking good.
No. That's like an alcoholic. We had this discussion. You're like an alcoholic. If I'm a drunk, I can tell you, Gabby, don't drink. Being an alcoholic is horrible.
You're right.
I've been there, done that. I know what that is.
I used to be an alcoholic. I used to drink a bottle of Patron a night.
Well, I'm just saying. So you would be the first person to say, don't be an alcoholic.
And I try not to drink. I swear to God I do.
Oh, Lord. All I'm saying is, he is no different than me and you. We know what to say. That don't mean that's what we do.
You want to come on here? You sure you want to come on here? I'll let you on, but you better be ready. I'm gonna let somebody, like I said, I'm always prepared to let people on my live when we do our podcast. Just be prepared. What you got going on there, Kate? Look, it's Kate. Look who I got in there with me.
Hey, boo.
You see who I got in with me? So let me ask you a question. Let me ask, since you done got on my live, let me ask you a question. you've done if you was in a situation, you know what's going on, right? With Derrick Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may have lost her. Did I lose you, baby? We're going to come back to you, Kate, because you're fucking with my feng shui. You're fucking with my feng shui. How I get rid of Kate? Because you're not listening to me and I can't hear you and you ain't talking right and all this shit. How I get rid of her?
I don't know.
Ain't you? So let me ask you a question. What would you do if your man cheated on you? If he cheated on you, what would you do, Kate?
I've been in a relationship where people just tend to cheat. They just tend to cheat. Now, to the certain extent to what the fuck he did, I got a level I didn't from the state side. You feel me? Like, if he ain't had no baby, now we probably can work that shit out. Apologize. Claim he ain't gonna do that shit again. We can work that shit out.
So basically what you're telling me, is that you would give him a second chance.
I guess.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll put it on there. Hold on one second, Cake. I'm working something out. I'm trying to get you back on here.
She on here still.
Yeah.
I see her.
Oh Lord, I done lost you. Hold on. All right, there you go. I'm sorry, Cake. I'm still trying to work the bugs out on this thing here. So, what you're saying is that you are willing to work it out with your man if he cheats on you.
I'm definitely willing to work it out because in my generation, I feel like all these niggas gonna fuck up, and I ain't got time to be having all these bodies on me. I'd rather get through some shit rocky with somebody and work that shit out than have the relationship. People fuck up with you.
Right. People do fuck up, but realize even if you ain't catching bodies on yourself, if he catching bodies, you catching them bodies too.
Right. You do catch the bodies that he catch.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I reconcile, yes. Work it out, yeah. I mean, everybody fuck up, but continuously fucking up, yeah, no.
Do you reconcile with stipulations behind that? Like, this is what we got to do. We got to go through counseling. We got to do this.
Of course.
We got to do that.
Because you can't reconcile and no change in behaviors done.
But I feel like it's like, you know, it's funny that you say that you say that because black people,
okay,
sometimes we don't deal with counseling like black people don't like to go to the hospital.
Right, and that's why we are one of the highest rates of having a whole bunch of mental illnesses and shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to state that fact because I can look that up right now and know that's what's really happening.
Yeah.
In life.
Right. That's why I said even with that situation with her. Go ahead.
In this day and age, like, you have to be prepared for some fuck up. You have to get through that. If you don't listen to Betty Wright, you don't understand that sometimes you have to go through that rocky shit before you get happy.
See, now she listen. Look, she ain't gonna go with you on that one.
I can't. I'm 40 years old. I don't have time to be going through a whole bunch of rocky bullshit. Rockiness, put your dick everywhere is not rockiness. Them ain't the things you supposed to be trying. Rockiness is we low on funds. You lost your job. You know what I'm saying? We don't see eye to eye on something. Put your dick everywhere ain't rockiness. That ain't some shit I gotta encounter. That ain't part of the plan.
Oh, that's not what we talked about?
No, that ain't part of the plan.
That's not what we talked about.
That ain't part of the plan, you know.
So, Kate, I got you. Listen, Kate, I got you. We gonna move on. Where you gonna be at this weekend?
All right, Gabby, see you tomorrow.
Nice, gotta figure out how to.
Know how to separate.
Anyway, I'm working these bugs out on this thing.
Right. Know how to get out.
Me neither.
Don't even stay in.
There you go. I think that's it.
Yeah, but I disconnected from everything. I'll reconnect. That's not a problem. So that was Kate. That was one of my entertainers at the club. That was one of them. We're gonna leave that one like it is. So, like I said, once again, we're taking people on our live. We want you guys to hang out, talk, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We are live and in direct right now. That was Kate. That was whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We are live and in. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work these bugs out as I go. Y'all gonna have to deal with me, but I'll get this right for the next one. I guarantee. Once again, like I said, we are on Derrick Jackson. We are talking about what he has going on. And it's funny that right now, you got two separate people. And I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, Gavin was going to be on this side and Gavin going to be on that side. And then y'all realize that, hold on. Gavin ain't on the side he's supposed to be on.
What side are you on?
I think he clout chasing.
I mean, of course, that's part of his job. Being an influencer, your job is to influence.
Right, you clout chasing.
You're influencing.
And like I said, I'm not mad that you're doing it. I never said I was mad that you're doing it. You know what I mean? I personally feel that the man is clout chasing. And, you know, it is what it is. Let me put that right there for I can get a little bit more out of this so I can see people. I might have to put my glasses on for this shit.
Yeah, because you're blind.
So, let me ask you a question about this then, Lady Jack. Mm-hmm. What do you think the best outcome for this for him is?
Well, one, he got a lot of ass kissing to do.
With her?
With her.
Okay.
And with his followers.
Right.
Because a lot of people are saying, oh, he has to be accountable. He has to be accountable. Being accountable says, I did it. And he's done that. He said, I was with women outside of my marriage. I wasn't supposed to be. Right. I'm wrong.
Right.
With his wife, I mean, whatever she requires is what he has to do.
Definitely.
Right. You know,
definitely.
She's saying that, you know, according to her lives and according to her responses, she's saying that a lot of it, you know, they've been through spiritual counseling and la 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 la. Okay, so I have an issue with as soon as you fuck up, the first thing you want to do is right. God, like, okay, sis, spiritual counseling. Yes, you're right.
The first thing is that not all the time.
Man, every time. But you go to jail. Man, found the Lord. You fucked up in your relationship.
Oh,
found the Lord.
Jesus,
like. That is the problem I had. With God's grace and mercy, we're going to get through this. No, keeping your dick in your pants, we're going to get through this.
You're right. You're definitely right.
And see, to me, the part about it that also kills me is he talks big about communication. Apparently, there was no communication in your marriage.
It was communication when he was sitting there knee-deep in that ass.
Because, I mean, I don't understand how you was a whole relationship advisor and ain't nobody ever seen your wife. They were she's on the cover of a book, yes, and you just started saying, I was married.
Let me ask you this. Let's go ahead and jump into this, because you know what I'm about to say.
What?
So, you know, she looked like David Ruffin.
Well, that's what he liked, apparently, because she was like that before.
You're right. She looked like David Ruffin. She looked like old boy off the 5 Heartbeats. Nights like this, I wish
so stupid.
raindrops would fall.
Just like I said the other day, he did not marry what he was attracted to. He married who he needed. That's what he needed.
Well, you hit it on the head for a lot of people.
He needed her because she was stable, She was convenient. She was comfortable. You talking about a girl? They say they've been on and off dating since they were 19. You knew her. You knew she was ride or die. You knew she was clutch.
I can't even remember 19.
I did. I got married at 19. And 20 years later, so I'm just saying.
I was hanging out.
I was a whole wife and a mom at 19.
I was hanging the fuck out.
So like I said, he married what he needed.
You hear, Kenny? You hear? Kenny said, "Preach, Jada, preach."
I'm just saying he married what he needed, but I also feel like, man, if you find you somebody that you need and you're attracted to, but I also kind of fought her too, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna have a man that's out here in the media, these media streets, knowing how shit go. I don't give a damn how good God is and blah 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 blah. And I'm at home looking like hot shit. I'm gonna give you something to come home to.
I'm just glad you said that, because boy, she looked like a whole bag of fuck that shit.
Like, and see, this is the thing. Like I was talking to my mom earlier, and I was like, when you look at the women that he cheated with, I can look at him and say like, damn, I see why he fucked up. Damn.
Boy, he had that thick one.
Damn. But
he had that thick one.
But to be honest, now that's abnormal. Most niggas don't do that.
I don't know.
Most niggas don't fuck up. They fuck down. I'm just saying.
That's why I always say, fellas, listen to me. If you don't listen to nothing I say, look at my eyes. I need to bring the camera over here. Hold on, let me bring the camera over here to me. If it's nothing that I say, if you gonna get you a side piece, make sure your side piece look better than your wife.
No, how about you just don't get no side piece at all? How about that? How about you tell your woman what you missing? Nah, this is how I feel too, ladies. We got to be accountable, because if your man is saying, babe, I'm not getting this. Babe, you not hitting it right. Babe, you ain't sucking it good. Babe, you ain't looking like shit. We ain't matching my fly. If he's saying all that and you still don't step up to the plate, sis, you leaving the door open for that. That's all I'm saying. You leaving the door open for that.
Y'all know what I gotta say about it. Look, don't be going out there getting you a wildebeest.
But see, hold on. But a lot of niggas go out there and get wildebeest because it make them feel like something. I'm just saying.
What it make them feel like, Lady J?
I'm just saying, in my experience, if you got a girl at home who bring the bread home, she doing her shit, she bossed up.
Right.
You not. So you go out there and you get you a female who a little on the low side that look at you like, oh, you the man, you the shit, you do that. That make you feel good. Because when you got at home ain't making you feel good.
Right.
Right. So you go get some low end hoe to do that.
Hold on. You need to be in here. You were supposed to be on this. Don't do that now. Don't do it now. I told you I was going to set the world on fire with this bullshit here.
I'm just saying, like, ladies got to be accountable too. All I'm saying is but that's the thing too. Men don't communicate. Y'all don't say that. You ain't gonna say, babe, you ain't hitting it right. You just gonna go out there and find your bitch that hit it right.
Right. You're facts.
Right. So why not say that? It's a lot of women out here who would deal with some low grade ass dick because she love you. I'm just gonna be real. Dick ain't hitting like nothing, but I love you, babe. I'm working with you.
Yeah, this is the Lady J I've been trying to tell
you. But then you'll turn around and won't tell, and it won't say nothing to me.
This is the Lady J I've been trying to warn y'all. Y'all thought I was joking. She been holding this shit back.
I'm just saying, you out here passing out mediocre dick, bro. No, you can't do that.
What you talking about? Listen. Look, I'm not gonna let you just beat us up like that.
I'm just saying talk and say. Look, say what you mean.
Some of this shit this is a fact right here too. A lot of you motherfucking females out of here, y'all over here with that weak ass throat be weaker than a bitch.
What say that? Say, babe, you ain't doing it right.
That throat be weaker than a bitch, and then get mad when a nigga be out here. I gotta go get this around the corner, cause you ain't doing
it. Say it. I'm saying you can't be
but sometimes it's easier said than done, because women, a lot of women don't take criticism like a lot of men don't take criticism.
Well, I'm not saying in the middle of it like, man, you ain't hitting this, get the fuck up. I'm not saying do that.
Oh no, I'm gonna finish. It may take me a little bit longer than like weak ass finish.
But you got to say that,
man.
And then then sometimes you got to put it in the element too.
What's the element I gotta put in?
I'm just saying, you never know. Certain things bring out certain elements in women.
Oh, you know me, boy. Don't let me turn the light on you.
I'm just saying, you a fucking idiot.
Don't let me turn the light on you, boy. I'll be like, click.
I'm just saying, that might be the thing you gotta turn to a
superstar. And then when I
superstar.
hit the light, I'll be like, do something.
She might be a superstar at that point. I'm just saying.
I turn that light on, now do something.
She might be a superstar at that point. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm just saying from the standpoint that I've been in the situation that I've gone through. Mm-hmm. I understand a little bit what he's saying, but I just don't like the fact that sometimes, and I'm not going to just say, I'm not going to, let me say this, I'm not just going to say Derrick, because it's a lot of men out there that preach one thing and do something totally different.
Period.
There's men and women that preach one thing and do something totally different.
Right.
And it drives me crazy when I see that, because we all know it's not supposed to be that way.
Right.
So when I see a guy, or like I say, a man over there telling, oh, you women need to do this, you need to do that, you ain't this, you ain't that, but you over here doing the same thing, you over here denouncing. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And I don't think, that's why I said, when I'm listening to Derrick, I don't hear him say, I'm not doing that. He's basically just telling you, this dude is looking at it this way. This is what this dude is saying. This is what this dude is doing. And in that, he's giving up the game. And he's saying, women, when you hear this from a nigga, this is exactly what's going to happen. It is. Look, if you listen to his video, because I'm a fan, so that's the only reason why I'm saying that.
Yeah, you a fan.
I am.
About this,
I like his advice. No, I don't like what he did, but you can't say that the advice ain't good.
So let me ask you a question. What's the other cat you be talking about? Because I don't like it.
Samuel's dumbass. I hate him. His delivery sucks.
So if y'all don't know what this guy does, he does the same. He does somewhat what Derrick Jackson does, but he does it in a better way than anybody else does.
I don't think it's a better way. I disagree on that.
Okay, well I'll disagree but he's straight up. I don't think he should say what he says to these women, because I feel like if that makes that woman feel good about herself, why
don't break her down?
Right.
But I think, his stuff is opinionated. It's not factual at all. You cannot sit here and say, a girl says, "Oh, I'm a 7," and he says, "Oh no, you're not a 7." To somebody, she might be a 10. So that's opinion. It's not factual. For you to turn around and then say, she says, "Well, who do you think is a 10?" And she tells you, "Oh, I think Beyonce's a 10." And then you say, "Beyonce ain't no 10, but Kelly Rowland is a 10." That is your opinion. Because if you look at numbers and all that great stuff, Beyonce is worth a whole lot more money than Kelly. She's a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, has a whole lot more estate going on than Kelly. So what's your definition of a 10? Right. And that's all opinionated on what he thinks. It has nothing to do with facts.
Well, a lot of things that people do don't give out facts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. You can't put nobody down based on your facts. You can't put nobody down based on your opinion.
Right. You're right about that.
Especially if they're coming to you for counsel, basically.
So, look. You know what, Kenny? You want to come on here real quick? Should I bring Kenny on here?
Go ahead, let Slim down. Come on in.
Let me bring you on in and let you go live. I'm gonna let him pop in when he pop in, because you already know what he gonna do.
I'm just saying, my thing is be real with it. I just feel like some women can't be accountable. You gotta be accountable.
Now you on here now, Kenny.
What's up, Slim Kid?
Y'all talking some good shit right now.
I'm just saying, it's real.
Some good points.
look, my whole thing is this. If you gonna sit here and be a man and say, okay, you can't do this, you shouldn't do that, I feel like you should follow what you say.
Of course.
In anything, right?
You talking about the dude there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my homegirl having a conversation about this because she brought it to my attention. This dude, like from what it looks like, is that he done worked hard to make himself attractive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he done put himself in a position. Don't look like she give a damn about none of that.
Right.
Now, Lady J just said that.
Right.
She just said that.
So for me, and this is something that I've come to understand, that you are what you want to attract.
Right.
You have to be what you want to attract.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he's going out and he's doing these things to make himself attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look like she give a damn about being attractive.
Right.
I don't think she does.
You can't, this man doing all this, he's seeing all these women, and he coming home to this chick with a fucking bonnet on her head.
Right.
Like, bro, like.
And also too,
Like,
women gotta understand that you are an extension of who you're dating. Like if
goddamn now.
yeah, you're an extension of who you're
I said she
dating.
look like Eddie Kane Jr.
Like, he gonna step out. Like, I can look at that and see why he was cheating.
Right. And that I don't
And
deny.
saying cheating is right. I ain't saying cheating is right.
Right.
I'm not saying that. But the situation is like, he want more out of life.
Right.
I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree.
But where he at with him? Where she at with him?
I totally agree with
She
you on
got to
that.
match his fly. If that's your dude, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't I say
I
that?
said the same thing. You
You
look.
have to do what you have to do to match his fly.
Yes.
You can't
Say that shit.
You right. You can't be walking around looking like old wildebeest, and I'm looking like, you know what I mean?
Right. Say that shit. I believe that right there.
I get that. I never said that that's not what you're supposed to do. What I'm saying is
She
this.
gotta work to keep his attention.
Right.
Right.
I'm happy.
Right.
Right. And see, that's another thing too. Women feel that relationships are one-sided all the time. Like, oh, he got to make me happy, or he got to do that. No, sis, you got work to do too.
Oh, you don't even want to get me started on that bullshit.
Sis, you got work to do too. You know, I learned that the hard way. Sis, you got work to do too. You can't expect for this man to come. You got to rekindle and keep stuff going. But at the end of the day, your man is out here in the streets, and not even necessarily saying streets like doing some stuff, but this is his profession.
Right.
Women are attracted to that.
Right.
You got to get him something to say, nah, sis, I ain't on that. I got something at the house. And when he get to the house, what he got?
Eddie Kane Jr. Nights like this, I wish
Stupid.
raindrops would fall.
Stupid.
And I just hope for her sake that, you know what I'm saying, she just in the mood, you know what I'm saying, because he cheated, so she may be feeling bad, maybe feeling down about herself and came home, you know what I'm saying, just had fun because she really.
Now let me ask you this.
You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
hold on a minute, Slim.
I could be dead wrong.
Slim, hold on one second. Now, you saw the interview they did, right? You saw the interview. Did you see the interview? Now, did it look like she was reading cue cards? like he was like, it looked like she was like, look, I want you to say this. Don't say nothing.
He
like
probably
that.
did.
Do that shit.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it.
She didn't look like she didn't
Yeah.
want to do
You
it.
want to do that shit.
Yeah.
I felt like she was
You
dressed.
want to do that shit, and that may be why she had on the bonnet, like, you know what I'm saying, you really got me doing this shit. Okay, I'm gonna do it for you because you're my husband, but I really don't want to do this shit, so I ain't gonna put no effort into it.
But if you look at her past pictures, she always looked like that.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I ain't mad at her.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something real. Now, let's put it in this perspective. You go out, you out hanging out with the fellas. You didn't like say you went to a couple booty clubs or whatever. You come home.
You ready?
Right? You ready? Are you gonna be attracted to a bitch laying in the bed with a bonnet on her head?
The bitch can't lay in the bed with me with no bonnet on.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Like, we ain't even finna play that game.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Jada, so we not gonna play that game.
No, listen to what I'm saying though. Listen to what I'm saying. If you like with me,
They had to impress somebody else, not me. Because if you gotta wear a bonnet on it like you, I don't need you with it.
but the thing is, the hairdo is not to impress you. The hairdo is for me. I want to look at myself and feel good. So I get it. If you come home, now I ain't gonna have the bonnet on when you get there. But after we finish doing what we finna do, and when it's time for me to close my eyes, I'm gonna slide that bonnet right on and go to sleep.
Look, if you want to put that motherfucker back on after I get done slaying your ass, put it back on. But when I come to that house and you know, like, say you sit there and you say, baby, I'm on my way home. What's up? I'm out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she's supposed to be ready.
Right.
Right.
It's a lot of females that don't do that. They just, you gonna get it how it
I'd
is.
rather have you wilding for you to have a bonnet on. That's just my personal.
Man, you have your right to look. You have your right to your opinion. Me, if you put the bonnet on while I'm in there,
Look, after we go with it,
I might still tear it up. But
I'm a roll over.
lies. That's lies. I can take the bonnet off real quick. I will take that bonnet off real quick. Let's get it how we live. I'm going to take a shower. You gonna take a shower, get in the bed, put his bonnet on, and go to sleep.
I mean,
Right.
going to the shower.
Look,
Okay, I'm
look.
with that. You don't want to have to get wet.
What's that?
No,
No.
I'm not into that.
Hold on.
I'm just not into that.
Nola, listen, Nola, I understand the bonnet thing. I understand that it's natural hair requires a bonnet, but it does not
No,
require...
not natural hair don't require no bonnet. I got natural hair, and that I'll let that shit go wild. But if I done spent $200 to get a hairdo, bro, this bonnet going on when we finish, cause it's got to be.
It don't bother me. It don't bother me if I done had me a couple of these. I don't give a damn what you got in your head, because that's not what I'm going after. I'm telling you facts. These are
But see, that's just like men who be like, oh, I like a girl with natural hair. Oh, I like a girl that don't wear makeup. Oh, I like it. But you will fuck a bitch with weave.
Is winning.
But you will fuck a bitch with weave, and you will fuck a bitch with her makeup on, and you will fuck a bitch with a body done. Y'all will fuck all of that, and then holler by, I'd rather not have. Come on now.
Natural.
I'm just saying facts. Y'all holler about what y'all natural's winning. Yes, I got natural hair, so I feel you. But I'm just saying, you'll fuck it, you'll fuck it, you'll fuck it.
I can't hear
Period.
you. I can't hear you. You went. There you go.
I said most of the time when the dude is fucking, it's just out of a straight need. Like the dude needs to get some ass, he gonna get him some ass. It don't matter.
You're right. Like everybody, they gotta get their rocks
You got to
off.
get up.
Selection. Like that's not your selection. Like that's not what you're trying to be with.
But that's what you chose. Even if you, okay, well, my thing is if you're attracted to natural bitches, and bitches that don't wear no makeup, and all that other stuff, if you step out with a bitch with no makeup and a bitch with natural hair, don't step out with a bitch with weave to her ass and her face caked up.
You looking at me like I'm
available at the time of need.
When neatly find what you attracted to. That's all I'm saying.
That's all she said.
If I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna step out. Can't nobody ever say they seen Jada with a light skinned nigga. That ain't what I'm attracted to. I don't like light skinned niggas. I don't give a damn if I need to be beat down to the floor. I don't want no light skinned man.
Jada. That's Jada.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm not understanding how you can say a man can say I like this, I like that, I prefer this, I prefer that, but will go out and fuck what he don't prefer. That makes no logical sense. That's all I'm saying.
That's all.
Make it make sense.
Sometimes we can't make it make sense. Sometimes we do what we do because that's what we do. It's hard to make it make sense sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie about that, because sometimes I know the things that I was out there doing, it made no sense, but I did it. I was running the streets. What happened? Oh, I lost Kenny. We'll bring him back.
You got to.
I told you, didn't I tell you?
I'm just saying, you got to be. You cannot sit here and say I want one thing, but then do another. That's what we're talking about. Saying I want one thing and then turn around and doing something else. If you like something, then fuck what you like. That's right. All I'm saying.
You're right. I'm not sitting and saying that you're wrong for that. But what I am saying is that a person has to, what they like is what they like. I like what I like, and I deal with what I deal with.
Right.
Everybody sit there and say what I deal with. You over here with this and that and the third. I'm like, well, you know what? I like what I like. I'm sorry. I like me. I like a thick woman. I like a skinny woman.
You like women, period.
I like women, period. You ain't never lied about that, Lady J. You ain't never lied about that. I'm trying to bring you guys onto the Bluetooth so we can hear you guys a little bit better. So give us 1 second. I'm going to pay you guys in. All right, so now we can actually hear you guys when you guys talk to us. You know,
that's all I'm saying. Derrick just needs to either. That's my thing too. On one of my posts I put on Facebook, a girl was like, "I'm not understanding how you get. If you want to fuck around, just fuck around. Be single and fuck around. That is okay to do. It's okay to be single. It's okay to be a hoe if that's what you want to be. But you can't say I want this steadiness. I want this, and then you fuck it up because obviously you don't want that."
Obviously, I'm not disagreeing with you that much on this one. Normally, you know, I'll fight you to the end. But right now, you hitting on everything that you need to hit on because like I said, I'm just the type of guy, if you're going to preach the shit, practice the shit.
I mean, and I agree with that. But like I said, that goes for everybody.
Right. But we also know that people are human.
Right, that's why I say we can't crucify this man.
And I'm not trying to crucify him. I'm just saying, brother, if you're going to sit here and say this, make sure that's what's going on.
That's why he came online and said, me, Derrick Jackson, I fucked up. I fucked the women outside of my marriage.
And we know, and like I said, and the sad thing about it is, the shit happens every day, people.
Yep.
It happens every day. Some of the best men in the world have stepped out on their women. It's facts.
It is.
Some of the most powerful people in the world have stepped out on their women.
But you know what that is? That's also a thing for power. When you're in a situation and you feel like you're a powerful man, you get greedy. And you want more and more and more and more. So therefore, the affection and love from one woman ain't enough. So correct. You need something else.
Facts.
Right. So, but to me, that also comes with being unstable within yourself. Mm-hmm. If you're in a situation where you cannot deal with being steadfast in one situation,
mm-hmm.
that just shows the weakness within yourself. You got to get yourself together, and no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're going to always be like that. Like, to me, I've come to the realization that some people are just cheaters. And they will always be cheaters. No matter how much they say, I want to change, I'm different, you're going to always be what you are.
Very true. You know what? That is 100% fact.
I just say just own it, though. Don't mask it. Like, we talked about that the other day outside the club with Al. If don't hide it, don't mask it, don't make it seem like you gotta lie and finagle and manipulate. Because there's some women out there who just say I can't be with one man, or don't want to be with a man that don't already have a woman. So, be real.
I don't know. Like I said, right now, it takes too much work to cheat.
It does.
It takes way too much work to fucking cheat. I don't care what nobody say. It takes too much fucking work to sit here and cheat on your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever the case may be. It takes too much.
Of course.
You sit here and you cheating, and everybody's sitting here saying, "Oh, we doing this and we doing that," and it don't work for me. It's like now it don't work for me. Back in the day, I was doing what I was doing because
you could.
I could,
Mm-hmm.
and I was the type of person that liked power. And I had power, running the clubs. I could tell anybody what to do, how to do it. If you didn't like it, get your ass out of here.
Right. But see, the thing is, I have gotten ridiculed over and over and over and over again. It froze. Over and over and over again by the fact that I don't like that. I like to be in stable relationships. I like to be in committed situations. And I feel like the playing in the multiple people, that's too much. I don't want to do that. I done had people tell me, I was like, girl, you need to put some miles on that thing. I don't know, not really. Not really, sis. I want to
highway miles or
no,
in-town miles?
I need to keep these walls. How about that? Keep my health, because whoever get this gon' love it. So, don't you start. I'm just saying, I don't want to be in a situation where, I gotta have 5 or 6 dudes to make myself feel like I don't need no man to take care of me. It'd be nice. I will let him, but it's not a necessity.
It's not a necessity.
No, I don't need a man for my bank account. I don't need no extra daddies for my kids. I don't need none of that. I need you to be focused on me.
She said she want her a zaddy.
I'm just saying, be focused on me.
A zaddy.
That's all I'm saying.
I know. I'm looking at this tablet and I'm talking to the camera right there. Look, I've been drinking.
That's all I'm saying. Just be real about your shit, and a lot of people can't be that.
Do you think that's a generation thing, or is it just?
No, I think it's a species thing.
Species thing. I don't know.
I think it's in us. Period.
What do you think? So let me ask you this: do you think it's going to get worse as the generations flourish?
Hell yeah. and the reason why I say that, because the generations under, my son, he's 21. That generation feels like they're invincible. Nothing will ever happen to them. They got it all figured out. Unless they have, old souls. But, my grandma's out here 39, 38. They trying to pop and drop like it's hot, like the grandkids.
Yeah, they are tripping, ain't they?
Yeah. So, they're not teaching them anything. That's the problem.
They stone cold tripping, boy. I'm telling you, I seen grandmas out here doing things that I be like, what in the fuck?
Right. The fuck?
The fuck?
I like the story. My baby. But yeah, I don't understand what is so hard about being real. What is so hard about being 100?
We already talked about that. We already know that 100 is a thing of the fucking past.
But shit, maybe I need to bring it back.
We need to do something, because being 100 is a thing of the fucking past. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. It's rough out here in these streets.
Yeah, I know. That's why I rather stay in the yard. I rather stay in the house.
It's rough out here in these streets.
And that's just because I feel like everybody's trying to find themselves. Nobody really. If you take the time, for instance, when I got divorced, I had to honestly say to myself, I got to figure out who Jayla is. When I figured out who Jayla was, and I figured out what I was willing to accept and what I wasn't willing to accept, things got better for me. It got easier for me to be 100 and be honest with myself that I don't have it all together, that I make mistakes and I'm fucked up, you know what I'm saying, in certain ways. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I used to hate that saying. But now I understand it. You can't make nothing bigger than what it already is. So, my cold on that.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah. So what do you think Derrick should do at this point? Because this is his reputation. This is how he makes his money and feeds his family. I don't feel like his fan base should fall off because of it. If you were praising this man and putting him on a pedestal that he did no wrong and he wasn't gonna fuck up, then that's, I feel like, your own personal issues and insecurities. But like, what is he supposed to do at this point?
Well, as of now, I feel like he's already apologized.
Right.
So
you can't
keep doing that because it's just like when you apologize to your woman after you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to hear that shit again.
At all.
They don't keep on apologizing to me. Now I want you to show me.
Right.
What are you prepared to do to make this better?
Right.
What are you prepared to say to make this better? All that, I'll sit there and no, I'm sorry. So I feel that Derrick needs to go ahead. He's apologized. Now you are at the show me part.
Right.
Show me that you're better. Show me that you say you want to take you are taking your walk with God. Well, my brother, take it.
Yeah.
Start walking. You want to sit there and say you want to be a better man? Start being a better man, better father, better whatever the case may be. This is your time to do it. You have honestly got a reset.
Right. Because at least his wife was willing to reconcile.
Right.
Because a lot of wives would be like, fuck you. Because not only did you hurt her, you embarrassed her.
I think
she totally humiliated.
She was. Like I said, she was embarrassed when she took her ass on that goddamn, what's it called?
Yeah.
When she went on that damn show, that interview.
Right.
I keep on saying show. That interview, she was embarrassed then. She wasn't trying to hear nothing nobody had to say or anything. And I totally agree with her. She's not wrong. She wasn't wrong for feeling the way that she was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you sit here and you got somebody that's going to sit here and, blatantly do this. Now, it's different when a person does it and they're a nobody.
Because nobody cares.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are somebody, there's an issue.
But see, also, too, just like she said in the interview, this is old to them. This happened over a year or two ago. And so they are, starting to heal and work on themselves. That's how the book came out. Learning to heal without hurting each other. That's why the book is named that.
So if this is a year and a half ago, then why is it so brand new to us?
Because we didn't know. The public didn't know. She knew. But what happened is the book came out, so the side chicks came out.
What the hell they thought they were going to get?
Clout, just like him.
Man.
Let me be the one to say I fucked this man and he married.
I would have told that bitch you going to beat the road up.
But that's the thing. They're not going to come to you. If you in a high profile spot, they're not going to come to you. They're going to go to social media. They're going to go to the press. They're going to go where you can be embarrassed just like they're embarrassed.
But how you embarrassed if you can't be embarrassed if you the motherfucker.
You in the book. But you're in the book. You're in the whole book.
Did he name names?
I don't know. But also too, let me ruin you. Since you and your wife all hugged up on this book cover, since you bringing her out in the forefront now, like one of the side chicks made the statement that the reason why he said he cheated on her is because she wasn't sexual and she couldn't have sex, like she wasn't good at it. But we talked about that. You say talk to the person about it. I say teach them. Some people are open to. Okay, so you mean to tell me if you dated a woman, right? She's 38. She only been with like one or two people, so she's not very versatile. She knows she gotta figure you out. Even when you started to date, even if you've been with 20 women and you're starting to sleep with a new woman, you gotta figure out this new woman's body, what she likes, what she don't like, all of that.
Man,
so if you don't say what I like, what I don't like, how is she supposed to know?
Because nobody trying. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nobody. Sometimes you not a man. He just. Sometimes he just want to get what he can
from your wife.
Sometimes it's that hard. It's that hard sometimes. I'm being for real.
I can say me. Before I got married, I wasn't around the rodeo. But show me, teach me, tell me what you want. If I'm willing to learn, I'm not understanding why you're not willing to teach.
Nobody said they're not willing to teach, but some people are not willing to learn.
But I feel like, especially when it comes to sex, even though yes, your motive is to get you, but you also want to satisfy the person that you with.
Correct.
Okay, so why wouldn't I want to learn and know how to satisfy the person that I'm with? I don't know who the fuck y'all be dealing with, and talking to. Tell me.
Man, some of these motherfuckers get on your goddamn nerves when it comes to doing stuff like this. You think I be joking, Lady J? You think I be? Sometimes Lady J think I be capping. Yes, you do.
It's not necessarily capping. I'm just trying to figure out what woman that loves the person that she with, that wants to be with the person that she with, and he says, "Babe, this is what I need to be satisfied," and they're not willing to do it. Please tell me.
Some of them are not willing. Some of them are just not willing, Lady J. I'm telling you. You can see.
I try anything once. Now, if I don't like it, I can tell you, little bit, I tried that, but I don't like it. That ain't for me. It don't make me feel good. It may feel good to you, but it doesn't feel good to me, so I can't do that anymore. But I tried the thing once.
Get that out of there.
Yeah, I don't like that right there. Don't put that in there. This is a great feeling. I don't like it.
Get that out of there.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm willing to try, but you can't sit here and.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that don't belong in there.
No, take it out. Yeah, no.
Oh God. You know, some people like that nasty shit.
They do, and some people are equipped to take it.
I don't know. I ain't with it. I'm with a lot of things, but one thing I ain't with is when you over trying to put stuff, especially in me, that don't go in me.
Some men like that too.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah, we didn't talk
about it too. I'm just saying. Some people, some things. But if you're a woman, if you with somebody and you really want to be with her, and she says, "Gavin, this is what I need to be satisfied," are you gonna say no? I'm not doing that.
I'm not letting you put nothing in me. The fuck?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're with a woman and she said, "I need you to do this," even if it's do it to her, and you might be like, "You really want me to do that?" Like, yeah, this is what I need to be satisfied. Are you saying you're not going to do that?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm going to look at it crazy as hell and breathe heavy.
Well, why would you look at her crazy as hell? You might like something that she be like, "How the fuck this nigga like that?"
And I'd be crazy as hell too, wouldn't I?
Just saying. Some people get off on different things.
That's just too much for me sometimes, Lady J.
You better man up and do that shit.
Whatever. What the fuck ever.
I'm just saying, you gotta man up and do that shit. If you want to keep your woman, see, that's what I'm saying. Now if that was vice versa, and the woman was say, "Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh no, I can't do that," then she wrong. But it's men out here who ain't willing to do stuff to satisfy either.
I don't know. Maybe if I get a couple more of these. If I get a couple more of these, I might be like,
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
It got to be on both parties. The man has to be willing to do things, and the woman does too. Period.
I agree.
You can't put it all on her. You can't put it all on him. That's what I'm saying.
I hate it when she right.
I'm just saying. And see, we don't know, Derrick might not have been hitting it right either. Good dick make you do crazy shit. She might have then got her hair done, put on a little sexy dress. He might not be hitting it right either. Passing out mediocre dick, that's what a lot of niggas do nowadays. I'm just saying. Can't be out here spreading this mediocre shit.
You niggas out here spreading out mediocre dick and getting the rest of us in trouble. Is that what niggas doing nowadays? So y'all out here spreading out this mediocre dick and y'all getting the rest of us in trouble.
Yep.
Boy, y'all got to be more careful.
I'm just saying. Derrick J might not have been doing what he got to do. Because, she looking like that. But you know what? I'm on a serious tip. When I seen her in that interview, the first thing I told my friend Tria was, she depressed. She's very depressed. That's what depression looks like.
That looks like the fuck.
But I'm saying that's depressed. She's depressed and she doesn't feel good about herself at all. But you seen the meme where it says, if you want to know how you're treating your partner, look at your partner. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is why she looks the way she looks. She's not being treated correct. If you with somebody and they're treated good, they smiling and loving themselves even more.
I agree. I never said you were wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying, I don't know. Poor baby needs some love. She needs a tribe of women that's gonna say, "Look, boo, come on, let's get what do you
love?" She need a makeover.
But that's a part of self-love.
That's what she needs. She need a makeover.
What a makeover is not gonna do anything if you still are not in love with you.
And Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Well, she got Jesus.
She got to love herself though. She can love Jesus all day long.
Mm-hmm.
But she has to love herself. Because if you love yourself, regardless if you with somebody or not, you gonna always make sure you right. And what if she like looking like that? Maybe that's her steez.
Who would like looking like that?
That may be her thing. She may not be the fancy girl. She may not be the girl like getting her nails done and her hair done and her feet done. That may not be her.
So you telling me people like to walk around here looking like a fire hot?
Yep. It's some like your friend Kenna just said. It's some people, women out here who just want to be 100% natural. No makeup, no hairdo, no nails. They just like being natural. I know them. I've seen them. I'm just saying. It's women out there who like that. And men like Kenny who would say, I like that. I love a natural woman. I love that. But then be mad when you come home with her hair sticking on top of her head. She barefoot around there looking like Zimbabwe. I'm just saying.
Kuta.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it. But then it's men like that who will say, I like that, I love that. But then be over here and fucking a bitch that looks nothing like that.
You right about that. I'll give you that right there.
Yeah. That's just like porn. If I'm dating a man and I'm not saying nothing, if you like watch porn, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, don't be over here watching Chinese hoes get fucked out. I ain't Chinese. I'm not Chinese. I don't look like that. Now, if you over here looking at some big booty, big, thick black girls, okay, well, I got a chance because that's what you like. That's what I am. So, therefore, we cool.
Yeah.
But if you over here looking at white girls all day, bro, I ain't getting no lighter. I ain't going to have no blonde hair, no blue eyes. You watch what you're attracted to.
I'm not going to... I don't know what to say.
Do I have you stumped?
You may have me stumped on this one because this is bullshit.
It's not. It's the truth. Y'all just don't want the truth. Y'all say y'all want to be 100, but when it comes to you, you can't take it.
I can take it. Sometimes.
What we talking about today?
Oh, okay. Well, like they say, mess with that shit.
Stupid.
Well, anyway, I think, we got it in quick, didn't we?
We did.
Well, damn. It normally takes us a minute to get it right. But, well, I don't know. I think
Derrick Jackson was an easy shot.
Yeah, he's an easy one because I used to be Derrick Jackson.
He's an easy shot.
I used to be Derrick Jackson. Derrick Jackson, what she look like that?
Oh, Lord. But before we end, I want to know, do you think he's done?
Cheating or?
Yes, do you think he's done?
Fuck no.
I don't think so either. I don't think he's done. I don't think he's done because I ain't gonna lie. He was getting pussy. More pussy gonna be thrown at you now. They know you stepping out.
Let me tell you something. Boy, when people found out that me and my wife was separated, what?
I'm just saying that door is open.
Man, I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. When they found out me and my wife separated, man, I mean, people were coming out the woodwork, Lady J. I mean, like, it was like...
I know. As soon as I got divorced, people I never would have thought...
Ever.
My husband friends. I'm like, hold on, bro. You done been in the house and sit at the table at 8 and shit. What are you doing?
Nigga, I gave you the second big piece of chicken.
Yeah, what are you doing? Since we knew what was going on in that house, you been fine. Hold on. This is not how this is supposed to go. But it happens. But now that women know that he is willing to step out too. You willing to step out. You cheated with several women. So you're willing to step out. So more pussy finna come to you now, bro. You better be ready.
Yeah, it's
gonna be the test.
They're gonna give it up. They're gonna give it up, or they're gonna come at them like gangbusters.
Right.
Take this.
Right. So are you gonna be strong enough? It's more solidified in your marriage. You say you're taking a walk with God. You better have God in your pocket, in your pants, because
what they say, you better tie up your Nikes, nigga.
I'm just saying, you better put God right in your pocket. When they come at you, you just throw Jesus at them, I guess. I don't know. But they finna be on you.
Man, he about to be.
But what's so fucked up, though, they finna be on his wife, too.
Oh, yeah. They gonna come after her.
Niggas finna be on the wife like a mother.
They gonna come after her.
I can make you feel better. That man ain't treating you right. Come over here. Let me show you how you supposed to be treated.
Right.
Yeah, that's, man, listen. And I told you, I think sis low-key gay. I said that. I think she low-key been a stud.
Well, what I called her earlier? A bulldagger.
I think she low-key been out there, and you know, that's one of the reasons why they've been friends for so long, because it wasn't no real sexual pressure. And because anybody I've been friends with that long, we done smashed, and it was sexual pressure. So if you been out there. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm being real. It is what it is. You a hoe and I ain't. Yeah, I ain't the hoe. I ain't been around the block.
Oh man, this has been great. I like this.
Me too.
I like this. This is you guys have heard us. You guys have heard our voice forever. We have talked about being live. This is fun.
It is.
I like this. I think I can do this more often.
We are.
Yeah, got to. We got to pay rent.
So very true.
Oh, so we are going to get off of here. Like I said, once again, we always appreciate the love that you guys give us, the support you guys give us. I can't really express it sometimes. It's fantastic. People, how they see us. You know, I appreciate it. I know Lady James appreciates it well.
I do.
And, you know, this is our first time being live, so, you know, we still got some bugs to work out. I'm the technical part, so I'll get it worked out before next time. And we are going to do this again Saturday. Saturday, we're going to do it again. We're going to do the BBWs. Mm-hmm. By that time, I'll be taking phone calls live, putting you up on the screen. It's going to be a blast. I want to shout out LA Podcast.
LA Smoke Podcast.
LA Smoke Podcast. I told you, nigga, we made it. So, once again, you're still going to be able to hear us on our podcast channels, all the stations that we're on, Spotify, Podbean, Apple, everything. We're on everything you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, we're coming to YouTube.
Yes.
Yes.
Forgot to say, this will be YouTube. This should be on YouTube tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I will have it up tomorrow. So, you guys get ready, because we're ready. We're going to give you exactly what you're looking for every time that we do this. We're going to have fun. We're going to get drunk. We're going to smoke. That's what we did. You're lucky we didn't break out the cigars.
Right. But they'll be here
Saturday. Yeah. Cigars will be here Saturday. And we may even do a cigar of the week. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Why the hell not? So, once again, thank you guys. I am Gavin the Boss Man Stevenson. This is the lovely Lady J. Go ahead and say bye to the people, Lady J.
Bye, everybody. That was good.